C H J
N O P Q R.
Because these are all what we consider joint attention language, and we will code for them later on when we code for the yes. Yay! Ready?
Do you need help? You want those? I'll help you out. Dinosaur. A dinosaur. It's a cool dinosaur. Javier, give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. Look, I have more. There's more.
Jar.
You want what's inside here? Right here. Put it on this corner.
Doesn't matter, just as long as out of his reach.
Oh, that's a cool seal. Here you go. Yeah, a ball.
Can we take off the table with legs? Do we have any more lined up and stuff? Yeah, the ladybug. Leave the ladybug. You can take off the jar. Yeah, the ball.
The ball.
Do that first.
Wow. Javier, my turn. Javier, can I have a turn?
Your turn. Oh.
Javier, can I have a turn?
So can I do signs or should I not?
Oh no, you can just take your turn. Yeah.
Ooh.
If it doesn't respond.
Thank you.
And you don't have to do it 3 times.
Three times,
Yeah,
okay.
you can just move on to the
The
next one.
hat was 3 times. Okay.
You can ask, can I have a turn 3 times? And he doesn't respond, then you
Okay.
can take your turn.
Oh, okay. Glasses is one. Oh, now you want to put it on, huh? Look at these. These are much cooler.
Whee!
These are some hot sunglasses. Wow. Can I have a turn? Whoa. So he did it. So he did it once. And then this is left. Ladybug and mouse. What's this mouse?
Yeah, mouse. And you can point at the walls too. And
How do
that's
we
like,
do the mouse?
oh, sorry, the mouse. pictures on the wall.
Okay, and
Oh, you just activate like the mechanical toys.
okay. Out of order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do the wall. Javier, look!
So we don't say
Oh, sorry. That's the first thing I was just like, I have to say it. Javier! Do we do color coordinates
So-
3 times?
Yeah, so you go Javier, and then you wait a couple seconds. Then this one, you can label the picture, and then you do this one, and then this one, and this one.
So do I do that 3 times?
One per each picture.
Okay.
Ready?
Woo! Javier! A girl! Javier! It's a chicken or rooster. Yeah, those are cool. Whoa.
So you go ahead and give it to him.
Hey, it's so awesome. Yeah.
And if he doesn't do anything, you can go ahead and take it again and
And
activate
take it and activate it. Okay. Man down. Pretty awesome. Here we go. Am I supposed to be asking him, can I have it?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Again, you could gently take it away from him, or you can ask him.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Little ladybug. Pretty awesome. And then the mouse
Mm-hmm.
from any corner.
Yeah, it's okay if he doesn't, take interest in it. You can activate it again. So we normally don't make noises because that's
Oh, okay.
recruiting attention. And we
Oh,
just,
it is.
Yeah.
I do that all the Yeah. Can I have it? Thank you so much. There you go.
So you could try the wall one more time with him.
The wall?
The point picture.
The wall.
2 times.
Okay. It's a bear. Javier! A bear! Javier! A dog!
So you point Javier, and you wait, and you're still pointing, but you
Okay.
don't look at the kid. And then you,
So I keep on looking at whatever it
Yes.
is that I'm pointing to.
yes.
But I don't look at him.
No. But not until you pull your hand back. Is that so you go, Javier, and then you come back.
Do I say Javier, bear? And then
No,
look at
you
him?
sit bear while you're pointing at the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Javier! Doll! Javier! Rooster!
Alright, we have you. No, that's exactly how we do. I know it's kind of weird, but you can say it's a bear. It's a doll.
Rooster.
We're gonna blow you toys.
Do you think there's a party going on?
Yeah, if you want to come in. Woo!
I saw you. You're like.
Okay, let's sit down. New toys. Thanks, Jen. New toys. Wow. I know.
So that's perfect. Yeah.
Wow, good try.
Wow, is that trying that?
Yeah, where else are you trying to go?
And if he's not getting it, you can even move this a little bit to help him out.
So close. You're so
Yeah.
close. Yay!
Yay, you did it.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, like a square. Green square went inside. And another green square. Yay!
And that's what we could even show him the puzzle and push it closer. Or if he wants to do that, that's great too.
Yay! Cool. Look at that. That's the purple. I love the way you're looking. Looks like it. It's similar. It looks like the star. It is purple.
You could help him if
I
he's
heard
getting
you say
frustrated.
purple. Yeah, it is purple. Yay!
Oh,
Oh, what about these?
good idea. Yeah, so if he has an idea that's a little different than what we would expect, that's
Okay.
even better. It's a higher play level, so.
Cool. That might go in. It's a little smaller. Yeah, that one might work. Oh, it goes in your eye. Ooh, that does fit in there. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Is it a hat? I love hats. 3 hats.
And you can show him the puzzles now.
Ooh. Lion. Roar. That's the ostrich. Giraffe. Yay, the lion! You found it! You found it! Yeah, it's walking. In the zoo? The zebra's in the zoo! Yay! Elephant! Look at that one. The crocodile's upside down. Wow, nice job turning it. You got it. You did it. The rhino. Wow, nice. Look at these fellows. Oh. Are we taking them out? Are we all done? Did you finish?
Yeah, whenever you're ready or you think he's ready. Tease that out.
Time for new toys?
Let's see what else we got. It is a bowl. You gonna eat? Okay. Oh, the spoon goes inside. You stir. What are you finding in there? Huh? Oh, heavy bottle.
It's okay.
I know, I couldn't get it to stand up either. I don't think it's supposed to. Ooh, in. Nice. Put it inside. Oh, I love the way you're mixing everything up. Drink. Yeah. You drink. Wow. Wow, I like it. Oh, are we serving?
Oh, thank you.
It's yummy. How nice. Just switch it up.
Yeah, you can put some things closer in front of him and see if he wants to do something with the bowl or the knife or the spoon.
Spoon here. Oh, 2 cups. Who's the bottle for? Bottle goes inside? Okay. Yeah.
And I think we can probably switch toys.
You wanna
Time for new toys, buddy.
and a new friend.
And a new friend. You're right. Here we have new toys.
Inside. You really like those toys, huh? I think we hold on to that one.
Probably, yeah, that's fine.
Can you move that red fire hat just below the desk? Thanks.
Ooh, new toys.
Oh, you need toys.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Just trying to be helpful.
Brush, brush, brush. Ooh.
What is it? Ew.
Wow.
What do you see?
Full mirror.
You see your eyes? And your nose?
Oh, hello. Hello.
Who are you talking to?
And you may be done with this. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's get some new toys. Wow. New toys. My turn. Here.
This is a cool bed.
Oh, good night. Good night.
She's going to bed. Good night. Daddy?
Daddy.
Is that Daddy? Back to bed. She's taking a nap.
Daddy. In. In. Ooh. Yeah, just put them out in the environment so you can see them a little bit clearly.
Daddy.
Daddy. And he may be all done with these.
Yeah. Like he looks a little.
All right, let's get new toys, buddy.
Get new toys. That's what happens. We have a bunch of
New toys.
Thank you. Just put that all in here.
Oh, it works.
And then
Yeah, just so everyone can see it. And we'll stand the animals upright and the person. And we almost forgot the dump truck.
Right.
Ah. Oh, on. If he's too distracted by them, then he can. But if he's doing play acts like he is now, I think he's probably okay. Yay!
Going inside. Oh, the blocks are going inside too, I see. Wow. Legs to be great.
Oh, everything in, huh? Yay!
Those are the green blocks. The green blocks. Put the green blocks in there. I don't think they fit. Yellow. See, they're falling. I don't think everything fits in there.
Truck.
That truck is so cool.
And whenever you think he's done, that's probably good.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
In.
That's gonna go inside too.
Oh.
That needs to be covered in you thing.
Here you go. In. All right, that's probably good.
Yeah.
Let's clean up, buddy. I guess everything just goes in. Good job. Yay.
Oh, it goes in here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all it. That we were
Right,
saying.
good job. Oh, thank you. How about those? Huh? You like those?
Really like the
You
cup
like
and the
those?
spoon.
You can hang on to those for a while.
He also really likes the broom like his brother.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Do you know where all that stuff goes?
Mommy's soaking wet.
Yeah, we'll pack it up. It's okay. Hi, buddy.
Uh-oh. Hi. Got a kid
Careful
on
of
the
your
loose.
head. Careful of your head. There you are. Hi. Hi.
So they're gonna set that up. You guys gonna set it up for Mom?
Yeah, we'll set up some things for Mom. He did great. Oh my goodness. You are amazing.
So you want them to play at the table now?
No.
Oh, you guys.
We'll tell her later.
Yeah, we'll
You're gonna
make,
film
we'll
Yeah, we'll let you know.
I'm gonna shut that camera.
Okay.
Are you guys moving to the floor with Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, maybe some combo, some figures.
Yeah.
Figures? I guess you didn't do that.
for where I move this table. Mom's gonna play on the floor with him now.
Flip it because the mic is playing.
So we'll just take you a little bit. Does he need to change? Okay. Playing how you normally would play with him at home. You can use any of these toys. We'll probably just tape you for about 5 to 10 minutes, whatever you want to do. It's okay.
He wants to leave.
I think she's taking it through the tripod. Thanks.
Mira este. Ven, siéntate. 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 Está bien. Siéntate en el piso. Dame eso. Ay, sí. Ven, dame esto. Dame. Si vas a seguir con eso. Coge. ¿Ven? Vamos a quedar. Pon tu uno. Y ahora pongo yo. No, suelta esto, para que puedas hacerlo. Póngalo aquí. Por ahí. Aquí, aquí. Mira. No se va a ir la ayuda. Coge. Este aquí. Ahí. Oh. Pero suelta esto. Dame. No aquí. ¿Sabes? No, ven para acá. Siéntate. Vamos a jugar. Sí. Coge. Aquí. Bien. ¿Qué pasa? Coge. Pon tu uno. Bien. Coge. Coge otro. ¿Qué te está mirando? ¿Eh? Dame esto. ¿No? Voy a caer atrás. Dame esto. ¿No? Oye. Ven aquí. Dame. Dame. He doesn't let go of it. He's never gonna do anything else. Dame.
If you want to touch, you can hide it.
I know, but he's
Yeah, I know.
throw a fit. Ven. Ven aquí. Yeah. Vamos a jugar con él. Sí, ayúdame con esto. Oh, good, thank you. It's so cute. No. Muy bien. Ese. No.
early. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about the little boy that we just saw. The administration for the ESCS, how'd that feel? Awkward. What was the hardest part?
Not talking.
Not talking, right.
Not saying
Or like what to say. Or
And
say
not
look.
saying look, right. So we don't want to say look. We don't want to overpower the child with talking. You can talk. I mean, you can respond. It doesn't give you a lot of a topic, really, so it's kind of hard to have much of a conversation.
I guess also managing the materials since we're not used to doing
Yes.
using those toys or like knowing like what order things go in.
Right, right. And so that comes with practice. And the order doesn't really matter, but you do want to mix them up.
Yeah, but just knowing like what tasks are in it.
Mm-hmm. Right. So the main thing about the ESCS is to understand what it is you're trying to get from the child. So you're trying to look for coordinated joint looks. So did he ever look between the object and the person? No. So we have no coordinated joint looks in that assessment. We're also looking to see if he'll follow a point. Did he follow points?
He complied with requests, like give me, but not just to look.
I thought I did see him once. I think it was when you were flipping through the book. He did do like a small gaze shift. He was looking over here and you said, look. And he did like a really small one.
Did you say
And I
look?
was just like, oh.
I remember that was me, but I don't remember.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I think by the time you got to the book, you weren't really saying look anymore.
Yeah.
We'd already
Gone
said it
that
enough
one.
times.
So he didn't follow the distal points
No.
at all? Okay, so no responding to joint attention based on the ESCS, no initiating of coordinated joint looking, no showing, no pointing to share. So really not very much joint attention, sharing joint attention, but some requesting, right? Or did he give to share? No. No.
He gave when I asked.
Prompted.
A
But when I
prompted
verbally
give.
and gesturally said, can I have it? Or give it to me? And then he gave it.
So he replied, or he complied.
During the
Um,
spa, he gave to me.
Yeah. The food.
Yeah.
Gave to
that
share?
was great too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Different assessment, but it's still something to think about.
Yeah, so you can look for those joint attention skills in any of the assessments. And in fact, we've been talking about how the SPA really can provide you with a few more behaviors. So let's talk about the SPA. So how did that feel?
A little easier.
Uh-huh.
You know, you can comment on the items and there's not, I don't know, with the ESCS, there's specific things that we're looking for. With the SPA, it's more like, let's just see what he does. So that seems easier for a first timer, to just kind of let that go.
Right.
Just kind of like let the session
I think
go.
one of the harder times I had was when do you know you're ready to move on? So I was just like, well, I'm looking at him. I don't know if I'm like cutting him off when he's like about to do something. And I think as a therapist, you're always rooting for the child to do more. So you're just like, maybe, just maybe, like, one more second.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're too quick, so that's true. You want to make sure you give him enough time, but the minute he starts shifting too much, you've lost him and he could be out of the room. So you want to have, timing, but that again also comes with practice. So in terms of what we saw him do with objects, so let's figure out where his play level is. So looking at the different levels of play, where do you think he is really comfortable, where he's mastered?
I think, I'm not sure if for all of the toys and toy sets, but there's definitely discriminative actions. I think that there was definitely, yeah, he picked up the phone and put it onto his ear. The puzzles pieces went in with the puzzle, and the shapes went into the shape box. So there was definitely a definitive, discrimination with the different types of toys, I think.
Okay, so
that's what we actually consider a combination play. So the puzzle pieces, that's specifically it's presentation combination because there's specific slots that the puzzle pieces go into. And then in terms of blocks where he's just putting it into the barn, that's a general combination because there are different sets of toys and he's like putting it together. And for the phone, he's actually going into what we call pre-symbolic. It's a pretend self. So he's taking an object and doing what it's supposed to do to himself. So the brush is also a pretend self play act. So he definitely, what we would consider that he has mastered the combination because he can combine multiple toys together throughout the different 5 sets. And then he showed some pre-symbolic play acts in the 3rd set with the telephone and the brush, and then also the T set where he's putting the spoon to Amy and then also to himself. So that's also what we call pretend self. And he also, I think, showed a child as agent play act in the 4th set, in the furniture set, where he put the doll into bed. But the doll is not alive, but he understands the baby goes into bed. So that is what we call child as agent. So definitely he's mastered the combination play level and then, merging into that pre-symbolic. So in terms of picking targets or putting together what are developmentally appropriate toys for the session, definitely a lot of combination toys for him to choose from, and maybe some dolls so he can do that child as agent play act.
So does that make sense to you? So he is discriminating the different toys, and I think you were using discriminating in a different way than the discriminate acts.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking, and you're right, he is discriminating these different toys.
That's for that.
Yeah, and so it's actually a higher level play.
My question was, does it make a difference? Because I noticed he didn't go and feed the baby, and you were holding up the baby's head, so you were there. So he went and he fed you, and he fed himself, but he wouldn't feed the baby. So
yes,
to me, I think that makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
That he wants the person-to-person interaction,
yes,
versus he wasn't able to symbolically actually feed the doll.
Right. So
I don't know exactly what it is, but I think there's
there is. You're right. There's something there. Those are different. So the fact that he's doing pretend self is a little bit lower level than that he would pretend to feed the doll, which he didn't do. So child is agent, and so child is agent, he put the doll on the bed. So he really just had one act. There isn't enough diversity. He doesn't do it, often enough. So he put it on the seat, but it's still not enough to giving him credit. Yeah.
If he had done both, if he had actually went and fed the baby and then maybe put the doll on the bed, then you would say maybe it was across different areas that he would, would that have shown that and he was able to do that? Or
if he fed the baby, put the baby in the chair, put the baby in the bed, did more different types and at least some frequency, so multiple.
And then
so
maybe across sets too, like maybe at the barn, like
yes,
the cow goes moo and you're walking the cow around.
Then we would feel more confident that he mastered that level. Now, child as agent and pretend self are pre-symbolic. They're really not symbolic. They're still functional play, essentially. We've divided them into really simple language, in part because we're talking with parents who don't need to know all these various, discrete levels, but we think about simple play. But we as therapists want to know which level of simple play. So Julie had said, well, he's doing all different kinds of combinations, general combinations, very specific combinations. That's good. So he's really mastered all of simple play. Is that true? Yes.
And even combination. So the presentation combo would be the shape sorter because it has specific slots you go to, the puzzle, and even the cups if you put all the cups together. And then you have your general combination where he's putting just the blocks into the barn and even the animals into the barn. He's not discriminating the animals versus blocks, so everything was just going in together. And then also specific or conventional combination is when he puts a spoon with the bowl or the spoon with the cup, he knows that is a set and it goes together. And that's what we call specific or conventional combination. So he's definitely mastered that. And we usually, when we're thinking about picking targets, we want to make sure that we start off at a level that he's most comfortable in, so he's more likely to be more engaged when we're interacting with him.
So you would start off with combinations.
Yeah, the cognitive load will just be less for him. So even though he's emerging in the next level. So when we, so in terms of now bringing, so play will start at combinations. Joint attention goal will be what?
I think either a joint attention give or point. I feel like sometimes it's hard for kids to show skills when, we're rotating therapists and all of that. So I feel like he could pick up on it pretty quickly if we model those skills.
And the coordinated joint looking, we don't really target. We set up the environment to try to get that, but it's a really hard skill to directly train. So we don't tend to do that. Okay, so we've got a joint attention skill, we've got a play skill. Now, what kinds of toys? So we should talk about the kinds of toys that seem to interest him.
Well, we brought some magnet-tiles with us. So these are these square and triangle tiles, basically, that stick together. And it's very flexible. So especially with a general combination kid, you can build all sorts of things with the magnet tiles. So we'll bring that in tomorrow. And we'll definitely bring some dolls, since he, showed us that he can do some things with dolls. And we'll probably bring in the roller coaster so he can slide the dolls down, things like that. Do you have any other?
So you're going to move across some different levels, with the goal being to set up a routine, right? So we haven't really talked about how do you keep a child engaged at their play level. So it's not just doing a toy that's at their level, it's really trying to develop a play routine. So we might want to talk about the structure of a play routine.
We're actually going to be talking about that tomorrow in our lecture in the morning.
So I stand corrected.
So we'll go into more detail about that.
Okay, so just think about how you might use toys to get some engagement going. Good.
You guys have any questions about the targets for tomorrow?
Do you want me to bring in the couple of toys that we have over there, like a couple more toys for you guys to pick up? Just in
For the first kid? Or
for the first child, maybe.
do you guys have a school bus?
Yeah.
Can you bring
with
that?
with the little people? Okay, bring that. That would be great.
Are you guys done with the official?
Well, one thing I want to talk about is another issue for both little boys that we saw today, at varying levels, is this issue of regulating. And so with the little boy we saw this afternoon, he's got some repetitive behaviors. He's having trouble transitioning. Part of it, he's 2.5, but he's having significant difficulty. And so I think arranging the environment can help with that. But let's see, was he the one holding the toy? Now I'm getting the two boys.
No, that was
the twin. Right, so, right. And so we might try to bring him in a little bit too, if we have time, just to see if we can shape that a little bit. I think it's going to take some time. But in general, if a child is holding something and won't give it up, we just let it go. We've had a lot of children actually who've wanted to hold on to a book and they wouldn't let it go. And so once you get the routine going, usually the book will fall by the wayside. So we're hoping that's what will happen tomorrow. But in both cases, these guys are fairly dysregulated, I would think. So do you guys have any comments about that or suggestions for us?
I mean, in the assessment setting, I think, like you guys mentioned earlier already, it's kind of like we're just trying to see what we're going to do. We're not really working through the behaviors the way that we normally would in a session, so we're not waiting them out. We're not going to tell mom not to start bouncing him on Tristan earlier child. We're not going to have mom stop bouncing him,
pressing his head,
because we're in that session and that type of setting. So I think maybe today was, not typical of what a session, a treatment session would look like.
First sessions look different than later sessions as well. So we're going to try not to have a child tantrum through a whole session, because we don't really accomplish very much that way. So, we'll be kind of feeling that out. But we're going to talk about how to engage them in the morning with a lot of detail. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.